Thundercats was such a good show, and then they made one of those really bad spin-off versions, and it got awful. What happened to the years of 2011?
Huh?
Type shows. What?
What are you? Were you watching Thundercats in the cat room?
Yeah.
I thought down. Did you want to spend time?
Muffin
with
likes
cats?
watching shows with me.
Where's Cleo?
Probably your room.
Yeah, he does like doing that. Okay. Hey, baby.
Or maybe they crawled inside of the other dark cat plushie.
They did not climb inside of that thing.
Like Parasite.
Oh my gosh, this is okay. I wanted to ask for some help.
About?
I don't think I can sign anything until I deal with.
Right. That, yeah, okay.
I'm not doing it in the cat room.
Okay, I was gonna say, let's do it wherever you're most comfortable. I figured you'd be comfortable around your cats.
I'm comfortable around the cats, but sometimes
Okay.
they like jumping on my chest and all that.
There's two ways this could happen.
Okay.
Okay. Two ways the effect can happen.
Uh-huh.
So, one way, you get pulled back into your own head. Within your own mental state, you will see Nexus, be able to talk with him, but you won't be in familiar surroundings.
That sounds bad.
It's a little less controlled.
That is.
Because since Nexus, in this instance, is kind of intensifying negative thoughts and emotions for you, it could come across as distorting.
Distorting.
Your subconscious might start to warp the world around you. And if it goes badly enough, you might be the one locked in your head. And your subconscious takes over.
You know, when you're making me not want to do this as much now.
Okay, but that is the worst case scenario. It's very unlikely that would happen. And I'd be here to help pull you out. But the other way this can go down, and if you are in a stimulating environment while almost in a state of meditation, you could hypothetically have the negative thoughts and emotions from your perspective permeate in a hallucination, we'll call it.
That is okay.
So, like when you had seen him in the house a couple of times already.
Oh.
Except this time, you'd see me too. Back like when you did with the whole blood moon thing. Sorry, I shouldn't bring that up.
That's not great.
Sorry. Just trying to give actual correlating points of familiarity.
Okay.
But if we do that, I don't think back then it affected you as much as this currently does. And correct me if I'm wrong about that.
I don't entirely know, Moon.
That you need to constantly be aware that what you are seeing is just an illusion. It is a unreal thing.
Okay.
And I'm telling you this for the sake of your awareness, not to scare you.
I mean, I kind of figured that.
If you lose hold of that, you will be sucked into the perception of that illusion.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes about as much sense as it possibly can at this point.
Okay. Sit on the couch. I'm gonna do something.
I turn off the cats thing. Are you gonna play smooth jazz?
Would you like smooth jazz?
I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know how this stuff goes.
Well, I'll put on a winter smooth jazz.
That is, I guess, something you can do.
Okay. You're not gonna lay down for this.
I'm
Sit
not.
up.
Okay.
No, nope, you're gonna sit up because you're probably gonna end up walking around. Because remember, we're hoping to get the experience where you see them here, not where you're pulled into your own head.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Okay. You basically need to enter a state of meditation.
A state of meditation.
You need to focus on that proverbial door you put on Nexus. You need to visualize it. Can you see it?
I think so.
Okay. Describe it. What does it look like? What material is it made out of? Any windows?
Like the house we had.
Okay, so mentally reach for the doorknob and crack the door open. You've opened the door, son.
Yeah, I see that.
Just go slow.
Do I close the door? Or?
Step inside. If you're confronting him, you need to go to him.
He's at I guess the bar area.
Took you long enough. Want one of your bottles? Oh, whoops, fell over.
I'm not thirsty.
He's gonna try to antagonize you. Try not to let him bother you. So what do you want?
I don't know.
Oh, little son wanna move on. Doesn't want to think about what he did.
That's really cringy how you keep doing that.
Who's cringy, you or me? I'm your perception.
Still sort of accurate. I don't think I can move on. This doesn't seem like a possibility anymore.
But you want to address it for Dazzle. So you can finally take her in and stop being afraid.
She deserves
Better
better.
than you. What are your beneficial qualities, son? You're the nice one. You have child care protocols. It was your body that killed her.
I don't know if you really even believe that. Even the real Nexus wouldn't have believed that. I think that's
But
still
it's
to
true.
myself.
You still feel this overwhelming guilt about that day, even though you know to the deepest part you had no control. It was Eclipse's fault. It was Blood Moon's fault, but no. You continue to blame yourself inside.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really blame it. Just sort of is a thing that would happen. I mean,
You
woke up.
ruined so many families. Do you remember the look on their faces?
I can't ever
When you went to
forget.
apologize.
I can never forget.
And what would her father say if he found out his daughter, who you killed, was alive, and then you adopted her? I mean, that's a riot. The amount of ethical problems with that, oh man. And like, here's the thing. He could then just go to proceed to beat the ever-loving out of you. And what could you do about it? You have no rights. For all intents and purposes, he'd probably want you to let her soul go. He'd probably think you're holding her captive. And I mean, in a way, I guess that's not correct, but it's not wrong either. I mean, you could let her soul go. I'm sure sooner or later her soul would move on. She's 7. She's no attachments to this world.
Yeah.
But no, you want to repay the awful thing you did. And I can't put you in enough air quotes.
Are you done yet?
Am I done? You walked in here. You literally, in every form of matter, walked into this.
I didn't come here to talk about Dazzle.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. You're here to talk about me. You're here to talk about how you blew me up with a fireball because you were given an ultimatum. And you, while knowing I was the one that was the best choice to die, can't help but have literally gone to make a simulation where you didn't kill me. And you saw what that looked like. And you're still like this. Now that's a new level of sad.
I guess you can just call it hope.
Hope.
Hopefulness. One or the other.
You haven't had hope in years.
I think I'm the only one that does have hope still.
Have you? Or have you been playing hopefulness? Pleading for things to go better?
Be quiet. I'm the only one that really tried talking to you. I'm the one that tried getting people to stop hurting you so that we could talk. I've had hope this entire time that you'd get
How
better.
many times? How many times did you compare me to him?
And I'm sorry. I can't change that. I can never change it.
You say you had hope. And then countless times, you compared what I was doing when trying to discover myself to him hurting you.
That was my fault.
Son, there's a lot more than that. That's your fault.
I should have treated you like your own person.
But you didn't.
I know. I can't change it. Should have seen you as I guess whatever you would have become. And you did this because you felt like this is the only thing you could have been. That's on me. That's on me. I am sorry. I should have treated you differently. I should have asked more questions. And
You know as well as I do, your apologies would have meant nothing to the real me. So why do you think doing it to your own subconscious will work?
because this isn't for them. It's for me. I miss you. I still miss you. Even after everything you did. And if you somehow decided to come back being your own person and not whatever this was, I would have accepted it.
But you know, if he was still here, he'd kill you.
I guess we can't always stand what ifs. I'll just have to accept that. I'll just have to accept that the Nexus or Moon or whatever he wanted to be called would have been different. And that he probably never would have liked me ever again. And I accept that. I can't hold on to this guilt about you forever. I can't let it go. But I can't let it affect me as much as it has anymore. I have a responsibility now. And I have to take it seriously. I'm sorry, Nexus. I know you can never get along with me again. And I just have to accept that. I'm sorry I could never let you go.
Have fun being a bootleg. Is he gone?
It's just raining outside now. He's not
It'll
here.
clear up. I'll bring you out. You okay?
Yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay.
What you did was the hardest part. Confronting those thoughts, that darker part of your subconscious, is the hardest part.
I just have
But
to
if
let
it
him go.
left, it means you are able to heal.
It's more scars. When did you get here?
They've been there for a while.
Okay.
They were there when you were, I'm assuming, cackling as Nexus.
Huh?
You said all of that out loud.
Oh, it's a little weird, Moon.
It's your subconscious trying to fight with your actual cognitive self.
I'm gonna relax.
Go relax.
Think more than,
You need anything?
I was gonna say hot cocoa, but I really don't trust you to make that, actually. I'll make that.
You think I can't make hot cocoa?
Yeah.
It's hot milk and cocoa powder.
You'll find a way to burn it somehow, Moon. I just feel it.
I literally make sandwiches all the time.
Moon, you have not made anything more complicated than a sandwich.
I've made pasta.
I'm gonna make the hot cocoa now.
Okay. I'm gonna go lounge out downstairs.
Hey, baby boy. Yeah. Learn to let go.